Welcome to GOA365's English News Bulletin. I am Susan Gomes and these are the headlines. Domestic power rates in Goa hiked by 10 paise to 25 paise per unit from April 1st. New power tariff hiked to include different categories of consumers. Rohan acknowledges problems with beach cleanliness infrastructure, tourist safety, promises to improve them, halts issuing of NOCs for water sports. Even though many parts of the state reeling under water scarcity, water wastage still not a priority for authorities. And now for the news in detail. After facing the brunt of rising fuel prices, now locals must shoulder the rising cost of electricity. Goa Electricity Department has notified the new power tariff hike for different categories of consumers. The hike of domestic consumers ranges from 10 paise unit to 25 paise per unit. The hike will be effective from the 1st of April. Here's more.
The Joint Electricity Regulatory Commission, which regulates the power sector in Goa and Union Territories, has approved a nearly 8% increase in power tariff for domestic consumers. Existing rates will hold good for residential, industrial and commercial complexes as well as commercial and industrial consumers, while hotels will see a per unit rise in tariff.
GRC म्हणून आमचो रेग्युलेटरी बोर्ड आसा ते हे डिसायड करता जे रेट्स वाडयल्या त्या ह्या म्हारगायेक लागून ते लोकांक चड दिसतले ह्या बद्दल दुमत ना, पूण ते 10 पैसे ते 40 पैसेच आसा. युक्रेन आनी बाकीच्या युद्धा खातीर प्रत्येक गोष्ट वाडत आसा आनी हे तुमकांय खबर आसा आनी आमकांय खबर आसा, सरकाराकूय खबर आसा, ओपोजिशनाकूय खबर आसा, आनी जे रूल करता तांकांय खबर आसा. पूण ताजेर काही गोष्टी सिरियस आनी घेवच्योच पडटा. गेले काही 3 वर्सांचो इतिहास जर काडत, ह्या वादळान गोवा गव्हर्मेंटाचे इन टर्म्स ऑफ पॉवर डिपार्टमेंट भरपूर नुकसान जालां. ऑन एन एवरेज म्हाज्या म्हायती प्रमाणे जें नुकसान जालां तें भरीव जालां आनी हे नुकसान जें जाता तें आमच्या बजेटांत घेतिल्लें नासता. थोडो भाग आमी बजेटांत घेतला आनी जेन्ना आमी खंयची गोश्ट बजेटांत घेतली नासता त्या खातीर आमकां जेन्ना बजेट रिविजन आसता तेन्ना आमकां प्रोविजन करचें पडटा. आतां हें प्रोविजन आमी आमचे कडेन पयशे ना जाल्यार कशें करतले? ह्या सगळ्या सारासार विचार करून GRCन जें डिसिजन घेतलां गेल्या 6 म्हयने पयलीं तें डिसिजन फक्त गोवा सरकारान इम्प्लिमेंट केलां. हाजे फुडें आमी आनी चड रेट वाडोवचे ना. जे रेट आमी हे वाडयल्या ते फुडल्या 2-3 वर्सां तरी म्हाका दिसना आनी फुडें वाडटले.
Power Minister Sudhin Thavlikar also spoke on the load shedding in the state. Here's what he had to say.
जेन्ना हांवें हो पोर्टफोलियो म्हज्या हातांत आयलो तेन्ना पावर शेडिंग डिक्लेअर करपाचें ठरयिल्लें आनी 2 दीस आमी तें केलेंय बी. पूण जेन्ना इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट आमचे कडेन आयले तेन्ना हांव स्वता मुख्यमंत्री डॉक्टर प्रमोद सावंत आनी आमचे सेक्रेटरी आनी चीफ इंजिनियर बाब स्टीफन हे सगळ्यांनी मेळून सुटयेंत सुद्दां मिटिंगो घेवन जे प्रपोजल आमकां तयार करपाक जाय आशिल्लें आमी केलें. ना जाल्यार आज गोंयची परिस्थिती फक्त इंडस्ट्री पुरतीच न्हय तर सबंद डॉमेस्टीक एज वेल एज ज्यो बारीक सारीक जे बिजनेसमॅन आसा तांकां सुद्दां प्रॉब्लेम जातलो आशिल्लो आनी त्या खातीर आमी इमिजिएट 125 मेगावॅट पावर विकती घेवपाची तयारी केली आनी विकती घेतली. हाजे वयल्यान सरकार जागृत आसा हें लक्षांत येवपाक जाय.
William Rodrigues for GOA365 from Panaji.
No new NOCs by the Tourism Department permission to water sports activities will be given. Tourism Minister Rohan said today. He said that these would be restarted only after issues pertaining to this was sorted out. The minister, acknowledging the importance of beach cleaning, said that they needed to improve the beach cleaning and tourist safety measures. Here are the details.
Rohan was speaking after the inauguration of online services for tourism department in Secretariat. Rohan said Captain of Ports department was giving permission to water sports without checking whether the person had an NOC from the tourism department or not. Now the tourism NOC would be required first before getting the permission from the Captain of Ports, he said, adding that there was a need to sort out issues pertaining to water sport industry. Until then, new NOCs will be kept on hold.
Water sports, we are also aware about the issues that have been coming up. Water sports activities and थोडे tuning आमकां करपाची गरज आसा. Captain of Ports becomes the nodal agency for giving permission. They identify the location and they give permission without looking whether tourism NOC आसा काय ना ती. ताज्या खातीर ही खळबळ जावन continuously once they get a Captain of Ports NOC, they are coming down to RFCs, applying for it, taking this NOC, going back, and thoi wo mess zala. We also acknowledge the mess. As of now, we are freezing every further water sports NOCs to be given to the water sports industry until and unless we review this whole thing. Tourismaची NOC घेऊन मागीर कॅप्टन ऑफ पोर्ट्साक तांणी tourism activity apply करचे त्या प्रमाणे we will make some slight changes on this. ना जाल्यार the industry tourismaक blame येता, but the tab is not there because the location is already identified. Captain of Ports gives every activity a permission which they will give. Only for tourism purpose we will slightly change the module की tourismaची NOC घेऊन तांणी कॅप्टन ऑफ पोर्ट्साक वचची मागीर आयडेंटिफाय जावन दिवचे. तितले पर्यंत सध्या activities under water sports for new permissions will be kept on hold.
Tourism Minister also admitted that there are serious lapses in terms of beach cleaning and safety of tourists. Integrated plan needed to be ensured all services are put in place regarding beach cleaning and safety.
Integrated plan which will include all services from ensuring the front end to the tourism fellow who is met, to beach cleaning, to surveillance, to lighting, to safety. And hatun we will need to also have a partnership with the police. So the reaction time from the police on these people's complaints should be immediately administered. I will be talking to some experts on how to get this thing going. So we will definitely not looking at beach cleaning as one module, but we will look at an integrated plan which will include all these services to ensure that north to south beaches allowed quality tourists to come and spend some quality time.
Rohan also mooted the plan to set up a convenience center comprising of changing room, toilet, information counter, locker, shower, etc. at every beach frequented by tourists.
So now instead of calling them toilet change, we are trying to call it a convenience center. या convenience centran एक counter tourismaचो धाकटो एक information counter आसतलो which will service every tourist requirement. जर मनीस tourist बिचार येतलो ताका एक लॉकर जाल्यार लॉकराची सेवा मेळटली, शॉवर घेवपाची सेवा मेळटली, टॉयलेटीची सेवा मेळटली.
Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant also proposed a paid public transport service for tourists on Saturdays and Sundays during the function. Any illegal activity in tourism will not be tolerated, he warned.
To facilitate the tourist on the Saturday and Sunday, we should start the public transport for them with paid public transport, not a free public transport. We are starting. I'll request for the tourism minister should take the initiatives and with the help of the Kadamba, and we can start.
Central has given financial support and provided budget to develop tourist spots. Union Minister of State for Tourism Shripad Naik said, giving details of central schemes.
आमच्यो काही आर्कोलॉजिकल ज्यो सायट येतात तो लोक जे पळोवपाक येतात तांकां सगळे तरेची सुविधा थंय उत्पन्न करपाक आमी अशे तरेचें फंडींग तांकां करतात. त्याच बरोबर आयकॉनीक सायट ज्यो आसात म्हणजे ज्यो काही पुरातन आतां पासून किंवा युनेस्कोन ज्यो हे केल्यो आसात तांचें खंय तरी डेव्हलपमेंट जावचो ती एक स्कीम आमची वेगळी आसा. अशे तरेचे 2-3 स्किमाच्या माध्यमातून राज्याक आमी संपूर्ण मदत करतात आणि खासियत ह्या गोष्टीची अशी आहा की बाकीच्यो केंद्र सरकारच्यो स्किमी आसात त्यो 60-40 अशे बेजीचेर आसतात किंवा 50-50, पण ह्या हातून आमी 100% खर्च टुरिझम मिनिस्ट्री पर्यटन मंत्रालय केंद्राचे करतात.
William Rodriguez for GOA365 from Porvorim.
We will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. One person, the driver of a car involved in a dramatic hit and run incident, has been arrested in Ponda. The vehicle hit a car, then banged into a cop and fled from the scene. In its frantic bid to escape, hit a tree and burst into flames. The cop is quite serious and undergoing treatment. Here's more.
What began as a hit-and-run case quickly turned ugly as a fleeing car hit a policeman on duty before crashing into a tree. The car burst into flames after the crash and the driver was arrested. However, owing to the nature of their injuries, the driver and the passenger were later shifted to Ponda's district hospital. The constable also sustained grievous injuries and is receiving treatment at the same hospital. Krishna Naik for GOA365 from Ponda.
With water scarcity being a worry for many in the state, authorities in Mayam seem to be ignorant of this even after multiple complaints from locals over broken water pipes. Locals allege that this is due to heavy mining trucks passing through their villages. Here's more on this story.
While water conservation has been widely spoken of by the government, authorities in Maya have turned a blind eye towards the blatant wastage of water due to heavy ore-carrying trucks passing through the villages. While locals and panchayats have time and again raised the issue of mining trucks passing through the villages, authorities have been fairly mum on the issue. Listen to a few locals who voiced their helplessness over the issue.
3 दीस जाले आमी हे उदक पळयता 3 दीस सारकें हांगा उदक व्हांवत आसा आयज 3 दीस जाले आनी हांगा कोणूच लक्ष दिना हांगासर पंचाचें जें आमचें घर सुद्दां आहा तें हांगा संबंद तेकोनूच आहा कोणूच हांगा लक्ष दिना आनी इतके लिटर हें पाणी अशें भायर वता आयज लोक उदका खातीर तळमळटा आनी हांगासर हे उदकाचेर कोणूच लक्ष दिना तेन्ना संबंदीत आतां जे आमचे पंच आहा जावं कोण हांगासले हें आसा तेंच्यांनी खात्यान हांगा लक्ष दिवन हें मातशें लवकरात लवकर बेगीन हांगासरली जी हें कितें फुटलेलें आहा पायप जावं कितें जाल्लें आहा तें बेगीन सारकें करचें आनी हांगासलें उदक जें वेस्ट वयता आमच्या दारांतून वयता आनी सगळें भायर सगळें आतां कोण भात सुकात घालता कोण हें घालता तें सगळें रस्त्यार वचून तें लोकांच्या खळ्यान गेल्लें आहा कितें आनी सगळ्यांची खळी सुद्दां पिड्ड्यार जाल्लीं आहा कोणाक आतां भात सुद्दां सुकात घालतले जाल्यार आतां हें प्रॉब्लम जाल्लें आहा तेन्ना संबंदीत खात्यान घेवन हांगासर बेगीनात दुरुस्ती करची आनी आमकां लोकांक हांगासर हें उदकाचें जें वेस्ट जाता तें बरे भशेन हें काम पूर्ण करचें.
मये गांवांत इलिगल ट्रान्सपोर्ट चालू असल्या कारणान हांगार रस्त्याची आणि पायपलायनीची अक्षरशः वाट लागलेली आहा. माझ्या फाटल्यान तुम्ही पळयतल्यात जे पायप फुटलोन आयज 4-5 कडेन पायप फुटलेले आहा आणि हजारो लिटर पाणी वेस्ट जाल्लें आहा. हे फाटल्यान जे पाणी वता हे गेले 4 दिवस वता. जे PWDच्या लोकांक जर सांगात जाल्यार ते अक्षरशः वैतागलेले आहात कारण तेंच्यांनी खूब फावटी रिपेर केले सगळी कडेन फुटलेली पायपां आनी ते बाबडे सामके म्हणजे एकदम हताश जाल्ले आहा. ते म्हणटा तुम्ही हे ट्रक जो पर्यंत बंद करिना तो पर्यंत आमी हे दुरुस्ती करूं शकना म्हणटा. आमचे कडेन लेबर ना तेंचे मनुष्यबळ ना आनी ते त्या वेळार काम करूं शकनात. सरकारी जी व्यवस्था आहा ती कांयच हेजे हालचाल करिनात. वयले जे लोक सिनियर लोक जे आहा काय करिना कोणाचे कडेन आनी म्हाका दिसता आमदाराच्या लक्षान हे गोश्टी येयल्या काय ते कळना तो हितून लक्ष घालिना. रस्त्याची हालत जर पळयशात जाल्यार तेज्यान फुडें पिकट जाल्ली आहा. हालींच दोशी वाटेन रस्ते कडेन पिड्ड्यार जाल्ले आहा. लोकांचे पाण्याक हात लायता आनी मय हाल जाता म्हणून आमी मयेच्या लोकांनी गाडी ट्रक हाडयल्ले तर सरकारी यंत्रणेन आमच्या ह्या लोकांक गोरवांक सारखे उखलून गेले आनी भितर घातले आनी लोकांचे जशे पाकले जशे म्हणजे पोर्तुगीज जशे अत्याचार करीत तशे हे सरकार अत्याचार मयेच्या लोकांचेर करता. आयज हांगासर जत्रेचे दीस हे सगळे लोकांक पाण्याची अत्यंत गरज आसता आनी ह्या टायमार अशें हें पाणी वेस्ट जाता. सगळे लोक जात्रेंतले उत्सवांतले सगळ्या लोकांनी घराची रंगरंगोटी केल्ली बरी केल्ली तर ह्या टायमार हेंच्यांनी धुळी सगळ्या लोकांनी धूळ खावन सगळे धुळीचें प्रदूशण करून हांगा लोकांक धूळ खावयली आनी हें अजुनूय चालू आहा. रात्रीचे 7-8 जाले तरी रातचे ट्रक चलतात आनी ते सकाळी नंबर लावपाक सकाळी 4-4:30 वचून लोकांची नीटमूट करतात. अशे तरेन सरकारान हेजी दखल घेवन बेगिनात बेगीन हे जे मायनिंग जे गांवांतसून जाता ते बंद करचे आनी भायरसून व्हरचे.
Mahesh Govekar for GOA365 from Maya.
We shall slip into a short break. Don't go away. Welcome back. The traditional Our Lady of Milagres feast was celebrated on Monday at Mapsa with great enthusiasm. Thousands of devotees had flocked in from all over the state for this celebration.
COVID had restricted cultural and social activities for the last 2 years. But this year, as cases declined, people celebrated all religious and cultural activities in full swing. But today the faithful came out in thousands. It is believed that Our Lady of Milagros cures all diseases and keeps a person safe from evil eyes. Not only Catholics but also people from different religions pray to the deity, and when prayers are fulfilled, people pour coconut oil on the deity and offer wax statues of the deity in return. Watch.
सगळ्या लोकांक आमी फेस्ताची उनुनीत परबी दिता. मिलाग्री सायबीन तिची भक्ती सगळ्या गोंयकारांचेच न्हय सगळ्या शिंपडलेल्या लोकांचे काळजांत आसा. ही आमची आवय आमकां भाग्यवंत आनी प्रमाणीक जिवीत जिवंक उत्तेजन दिता.
आयज आमी खूब खुशाल कित्याक आमकां ही परब करूंक भाग मेळ्ळी. देवाचे आभार आमी मानता. आनी जायतो लोक हे परबेन जालो. सगळ्या मिसांनी भरपूर लोक जालो आनी जायतो लोक पळोवन कांय खुशालकाय दिली. सगळ्यांक तुका आनी एक फावट फेस्ताची परबी दितना तेल घालपाची आमची जी परंपरा हांगासर चलता ती चालू आसतली. सकाळचे मीस जाल्या उपरांत 9:30 बंद करतले आनी सांजचे 5:30 ते 9:30 देखून आसतले. मागीर गेट आमी बंद करतले आनी लास्ट दीस तेल घालपाचो 9 तारीख. ताचे बदल्यान ही रीत जावची. तुमी येवचें तुमची मागणी आंकवार मरे उद्देशी देवाक उबारची आनी देवान आमचे आंकवार मरे उद्देशी सगळ्याचेर आशिर्वाद जावचो. सगळ्यांक तुमकां बरें आवडटा.
ही आमची मिलाद सायबीणचे फेस्त जे आमी आनी 3 वर्सां पयलीं आमकां मनोवंक मेळना ते हे फाटीक आमकां फेस्त करून मेळ्ळें. आमी कॉन्फ्रर हे फेस्त हे फाटीं केला.
Sandeep Kamulkar for GOA365 from MAPSA.
Now for the weather. The Met Department had forecast that the first week of May would most likely remain dry. However, all areas except for Ponda recorded rainfall within the last 24 hours. The maximum and minimum temperatures today is expected to remain between 34 degrees centigrade and 27 degrees centigrade respectively. No large temperature change is likely in the next 24 hours.
The state may see an increase in temperature by 1 degree Celsius over the next 2 days. Thereafter, the temperature is not expected to fluctuate. No weather warnings have been sent out for citizens from the 2nd to 6th of May. A warning has been issued for fishermen along the Maharashtra-Goa coast. Stay to see dry weather from the 2nd to 6th of May. All centres except Ponda recorded rainfall today. Maximum and minimum temperature likely to hover around 34 degrees Celsius and 27 degrees Celsius respectively. No fluctuations in temperature expected for the next 24 hours. Temperature may rise by 1 degree Celsius after 2 days. No weather warnings for today. A fisherman warning has been issued for those along the Maharashtra-Goa belt. Bureau Report GOA365 with inputs from IMD.
With that, we have come to the end of this news bulletin. For more news and updates, log on to our website www.goa365.tv. Follow us on Facebook, GOA365 TV, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, GOA365 TV, or download our app, which is available on both Android and iOS, to watch all the latest news and updates on your mobile. Take care, stay safe, and keep watching GOA365.